everyone, leaving Manchester today, so we're going down the naughty 9, which hopefully isn't too naughty to me this time, and we're hopefully ending the day somewhere between Lee and Wigan, about where I ended the day last time I made pretty much this exact journey. So it's 7 o'clock. I'm hoping to be out of Manchester, well, out of the naughty 9 by 11 o'clock. Hoping. As the last few weeks has proven to me, you can't account for what's going to happen. So I'm hoping to be through all these locks by 11 o'clock. The worst thing about setting off this early is knowing that you're not going to bump into anyone to help you with the locks. There we go. First lock of the day. Right here. This next lock is the lock that I hate because of all the horrible smells and potential for horrible people to be down there. So I'll go and sort that lock out as soon as I'm in here, and the water level's dropped a bit, so it's not easy to rob me stuff. There we go. Right, knock it in reverse. I just met an Australian couple. They were watching me at the last lock and they followed me down here to see what's going on. Probably one of the worst decisions they've made all holiday, that. It absolutely reeks of piss. Luckily there's no sexual encounters taking place at the moment. I don't even know if you can hear me, it's quite loud in here. But almost done anyway. After this, everything's out in the open. A few of them aren't accessible by foot, which is a lovely bonus. And I've only got one paddle open on this gate because I can't be bothered climbing over and scurrying through all the needles just to get that open. The risk of AIDS, hepatitis, any other bloodborne illness, it's not a risk I'm willing to take. So I'll wait a while if I have to, especially with the amount of water that's coming out through that lock. Maybe I'll have to go and do it. Right, looks like I'm going to have to. Well, does it? I'll give it a couple of minutes. We've got a few in today by the looks of it. We've got about 3 or 4 of them. I've got to tie off to this railing that they'll fuck against. There we are, that's the most disgusting lock out the way. I think there's a few that are a bit more difficult to pass through, but I'll take difficult over disgusting any day. I honestly don't know why police don't go and shut down that place, just nick everyone that you find there, because they're not there for anything legitimate. They're only there to commit lewd acts in public, you know. Not like it's been a crime for 40, 50 years, probably longer. The state of policing in this country is an absolute joke. They prefer to arrest people for thinking things and saying things rather than people that are violent, dangerous or perverted. First inaccessible lock of the day to foot traffic anyway, so I quite like these ones. Judging by how much every pound overflows into the lock, I think these locks' natural state is full. The last 3 have been full as I've approached them, so hopefully the next 5 will be too, because that makes my day a lot quicker. Even though I'm intentionally slowing myself down by opening one side of a gate because I'm lazy, but still. This is the last gay lock of the day. I call this the gayest lock because big gay. Now I should be opening this now. Let me check. Yeah, there we go. Right, I'll catch us up at the next one. This is the lock that I had trouble emptying last time. So hopefully there won't be any trouble this time. The gate should just swing open. No. I don't know if I updated you on what my plan is for this year. I told you I was heading home, I know that, but my plan is now head into the docks and then do the entirety of the Leeds Liverpool a little bit later in the year, because I don't have to rush at all now. So I'm just going to go on a few little excursions close to home, and then I'm going to go across the Leeds Liverpool, get to Leeds, turn around and come back. And I hope to be setting off around the end of June for that, I think. There was a man at the last lock who was picking up rubbish. Not sure what his situation was, but he seemed like he had maybe some sort of learning difficulty. But I think it's absolutely amazing when people get out and just do something because they want to do it. Like, trying to make the area cleaner. I think he's fighting a losing battle, but I do think it's a battle worth fighting. I wish I could be so selfless sometimes. One-legged pigeon there. There we go, out the other side. Shouldn't have to see Manchester until at least next year now. Not that I even particularly mind Manchester now, I've gotten used to it. But it is more stressful than living in the middle of the countryside. Always got an ear out for what's going on. That's the side of the Castlefield Basin that I didn't stay on. Maybe if I've got to come through next time, that's the side I'll go, because it looks like there'll be less foot traffic that way. Now there you go, some hire boats take you on some cruises of the Bridgewater Canal. If there was ever anyone said, where should I hire a boat for the first time? I'm a little bit nervous about being on a boat, I'm not sure whether I'm going to enjoy it. I'd say go on the Bridgewater. A couple of marinas that hire boats out, and in my opinion it's just the most relaxing canal that there is. There's no locks, no swing bridges, no lift bridges, nothing. You can just go from one end to the other unimpeded. Knowing that I'm heading out to Manchester is a nice feeling. Everywhere I go there's geese nesting up. Lots of little goslings wandering around in a couple of weeks. As far as I know, that's either the River Irwell or the Manchester Ship Canal. I know the River Irwell leads to it. I don't know. So I've gone past Pomona Lock, and I know Pomona Lock drops onto the River Irwell, which would be that, I think. Just coming into sight there is Old Trafford again. This is Kellogg's. It smells like corn. Well, more popcorny, I suppose. Barton Aqueduct over the Manchester Ship Canal again. This is Eccles. It always seems to be sunny and nice when we're coming through Eccles. The weather's quite nice, but I don't think it's shirtless run nice. I'm still wearing my coat. back in Lee. It's 2:45, so we should be getting through Plank Lane Bridge before it shut. They have to shut the bridge between, I think, 4:30 and 6:30, just in case of emergencies during rush hour. It might be a bit earlier than that, but I should be there in good time to make it through either way. First ducklings I've seen this year, a couple of big families. Only one boat, well two boats more there. That's unusual. It's usually packed, you usually can't get a space. Plank Lane lift bridge now behind me, so Platt Bridge, my final destination. Should only be an hour in this direction, so quite happy to be here. What time is it? Let me check. 20 to 4. So yeah, I've made quite good time. 10-hour day. Well, it'll be about 11 hours by the time it's over. I'm here, Platt Bridge. So it's been a long one today, so I'm quite tired, as you can probably imagine. So I'm just going to finish it up quick. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.